Well, it took a little bit longer than Air Force would have liked, but they end up holding off the Nevada Wolfpack in 5 sets. They took a 2-0 lead. Nevada came roaring back, but in the end, it was Air Force getting the last laugh, 3-2. They win this match here at Cadet East Gym alongside George Egan one more time. I'm Ryan Kaufman, and George, again, it took a little bit longer than Air Force would have liked, but they started to find their game. I thought towards the tail end of the set was when they really reclaimed it and carried it into the fifth.
They started getting some momentum in that fourth set towards the end, a little bit too late. Then they got down in the fifth set, but a couple key plays and personnel changes turned the tide for the Falcons. Everybody was contributing for the Falcons,
including the freshmen, which is one of the more impressive things that we'll talk about here in a second. First, a stat comparison. We knew these two teams were pretty evenly matched, with Air Force having Joy Harvey. I mean, that's basically right the difference between these two teams when you stack them up. But it was not really Joy Harvey that attributed to those 18 blocks. It was Mac Russ.
Mac Russ had 11 blocks, so that's a little bit reversed. Normally, Joy's got the
majority of them.
Majority of them for the blocking, but this time Joy had the majority in kills, and Mac Russ had the majority in blocks, which was a great thing that we need from the middle blockers. They're either going to be killing or they're going to be blocking. One way is going to be a point for the Falcons, and that is very significant. And now we have the Bat Falcon.
It is almost Halloween after all, and Brooklyn Messenger really came out and kind of set the tone, and I don't think it was coincidental that when she started to struggle, that's when Nevada started to win sets. But it was on other players, including Mac Russ, to step up, and they ended up doing that.
I mean, there was a lot of movement across there. That was Joy Harvey on a little slide coming across court. Great play for her.
And what was remarkable towards the end of this match is how the freshmen contributed.
Now, of course, we can't leave out what the Nevada Wolfpack was doing. We knew that Afoya, who we highlighted early on, she was going to get her kills, but Gabby McLaughlin was also in there. They both had 16. They had 16 and 17 kills respectively, so they were going to get some points.
They sure did, but towards the end, again, it was the freshman Bible there, able to close it out as Keith Barnett continues to trust his underclassmen, and they're paying off. 3 wins in their last 4. The revenge tour will look to continue on Tuesday against New Mexico. Still a lot of volleyball to be played, but man, what a turnaround the Falcons are starting to put together here.
Absolutely. Their record is not indicative of how they can play volleyball. They're a much better team than their record implies. Now they started out 1-9, and now they're 3-9 in conference play. So they just can keep rolling on.
Yep, and hopefully they will do that Tuesday against the New Mexico Lobos. Well, it was a fun day here at the Air Force Academy. Glad you could join us for our outstanding Falcon Vision crew led by Brian German and my broadcast partner, George Egan. I'm Ryan Kaufman. Wishing you a great rest of your Saturday. Air Force holds off Nevada 3-2. We'll talk to you soon on the Mountain West Network.